EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from the Windy City. Oh, there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
319. Look again.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Down the field, he's got Washington. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. 1st down for Aaron. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside. 319.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's able to fight through one tackle here to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
26.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
319.
From the gun, Rodgers. Now he'll work his way out right. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
258. Yeah, live. 259. Stay right. 258.
Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
319.
1. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
There's nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's DJ Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Open man, that's Romodunze. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. And they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14. Metcalf, the motion man. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's gonna be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will take over at their own 15.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. Metcalf hauls in that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
319.
A run up the middle with Warren. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
319.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. Out to his right. This one complete to Washington. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Never mind. This is the way. You got to step it up. What are we doing?
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
What is this?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds up at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Bears.
11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Bears first down.
20-yard line.
Vegas! What is up? Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
319. Easy.
Play action now with Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. Rodgers now. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. Give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
41-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Derek Harmon getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Third and long. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
At their own 20-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. He finds Austin with the ground. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down, they need 7.
Back north.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 38 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
Blue 58.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up, taken down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get 300. Get 300.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be taken in by Edwards. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Throwing again, Williams. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
First down for Aaron. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break and come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Edwards gets it from the pistol. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Chuck Clark there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss here with Edwards. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Bears.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears
To throw, it's Williams. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Warren. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, take 26.
Here is Rodgers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. and it's probably a touchdown.
88.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Over the middle, he's got boom. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the
A play fake. Now Williams. Forced to his right. There he goes again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And back to Moore, another grab. And the Bears are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Bears first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rip.
He's got his big tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Terrell Smith.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
No one open. He's hitting after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 16-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That one, taken in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On second down, it's Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. From their own territory, what a play on 4th down. It's a gain of 34.
First down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Moving to his right. He's got it at the 7. And he will score! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown touchdown catch this year. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will
Throw it again. It's Williams. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Warren. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. In the shotgun, it's Aaron. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Running left is Edwards. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his tight end, it's Loveland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Complete to Burden. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Edwards is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. We have a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On play action, Rodgers flushed to his right, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. 1st and 10. Now a give to Warren, running right, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here now, 2nd down and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bears 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and through. Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 47, Bears 35.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll take it on in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get that out to Edwards. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Here's 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards. Throwing again, Williams. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
Bears 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
319! 319!
Rodgers will